Hello everyone, welcome to another great episode of Young Up and About. Today I'm joined by Neema. Hi Neema.
Hi Steph.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're looking amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you, as it's been a while, yeah?
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah,
this
thank
has
you.
been her dream in her mind for a while. Now that she's executing it, I'm really happy for her.
Yeah, she's one of my very close friends by the way. And she was complaining, nimeficha picha yake hapa hivi nyuma. I think wacha niite for this show, like for this episode, because yeah, she's one of my very, very close friends. And yeah, I love it that she's here today.
I love it too.
Oh, I love you. I love you. So Neema is a skincare therapist, and well, you got a great show lined up for you. Stay tuned.
You just learn how to live with it. You just learn how to hack through with it. And skincare, the basics are universal. You should start with a cleanser, then you moisturize, and then sunscreen. Those are your three basics. That is in the morning.
Right there, we were looking gorgeous. Actually, it's the same place. What a coincidence!
It's the same spot.
What?
A year ago.
What?
Yeah, a year ago.
Tumetoka mbali. Tunaenda mbali. But anyway, today Neema is here as a beauty therapist, not as my friend, but she is still my friend. Yeah. So Neema, what is beauty therapy? You know, a lot of people really don't understand this thing. Am I even saying it right?
Yes, it's beauty therapy. Beauty therapy is basically knowledge about beauty, and beauty is quite wide. Beauty involves legs, hands, and face, and the whole body. So you know, legs is pedicure, hands manicure, face facial, body massage. So beauty is not like a face thing. No. The way we were forced to believe right now. Beauty is your physical appearance. Yeah. So a lot goes into your physical appearance. Yes. There's your hands. Yes. Yeah, and then there's your feet. And then there's your face, facial, and now your body, the entire body. Yeah. So what do you major on? I major on skincare and makeup. So facials. Yeah, facials. Yeah. And you can see she's very pretty, flawless. But if there's one person who is flawless, like from a group of friends, it's her. Like, yeah, once in a while, not all the time. What is the secret, by the way? This consistency. It's pretty hard, but consistency. Interesting. Yeah, consistency. Yes. So what goes into your makeup routine or your beauty routine? Let's put it on a daily. So it's a beauty routine, right? Yeah. Yeah. What goes into your beauty routine? I'll not go into makeup because makeup is very personal. Like you can start with foundation, you put two eyebrows, you can start anywhere you want. You can ask Steph, she's also a makeup artist. So for me, skincare, the basics are universal. You should start with a cleanser, then you moisturize, and then sunscreen. Those are your three basics. That is in the morning. At night, you cleanse again, then you apply moisturizer. You don't use sunscreen at night. Those are the basic procedures. And she's always preaching sunscreen. What is the thing about sunscreen? It's personal. If you're trying to solve anything, any skincare issues, sunscreen is the way to go. Like I'd rather you not have anything else but the sunscreen. And you know, every day you're exposed to sun rays, and sun rays are quite harmful. Sun rays are causing you hyperpigmentation. Sun rays are cancerous, they can cause skin cancer. So sunscreen is protecting you from UVA and UVB. UVA is aging, so sunscreen is preventing you from aging. UVB is burning, so it's preventing you from burns. And then away from that, get your UVC. UVC is your vitamin D between like 9 to 11 like AM. And you can see she's talking from a lot of experience and learning. Is this your rumors by the way? You got your papers, right? I got my diploma in beauty therapy months ago. That is interesting because most people believe like at your hustle should be something like
talent-wise or nini, but you actually went and studied for it.
Yeah, invest in your hustle. Like, don't leave gaps for someone asking you something and you don't know. Like, always, like, even you, I like how you learn. Like, you don't have to learn from school. You can learn from YouTube. Like, most things I learned from a doctor on YouTube. Like, also, school doesn't give me everything.
Yes. Yeah. So how did you manage? You're doing a degree, you pursued your diploma, you graduated, you're hustling, you were doing makeup, you're doing beauty therapy, you're also selling stuff on. How do you manage all this stuff like all at once?
Stay dangerous. Anyway, though, okay, for I finished KCSE in 2018. Then that gap year between finishing high school and getting to campus, I went to beauty school in 2019, but I didn't finish because I had to come and finish. I started my campus, degree, my degree.
And that is how we met. Yeah.
That's how we met. And then in between, I never got a long holiday because COVID. I got my long holiday this year. So I took that chance, went back and finished my diploma.
Yeah, that is interesting. You're a dangerous woman indeed. Yeah, so how did you start? Like, what evoked the passion for makeup and beauty and all?
I don't know, it's actually crazy because in high school, I really used to critique people who used to do makeup. I was team natural, by the way, very much team natural. I used to wonder why are people using lipstick but what I can say, my dad came and asked and told me, but if I'm staying home for this while, I have to venture into something.
Yeah.
He told me either I get into baking, the culinary arts, or makeup, beauty, and cosmetology as a large. So I said, I prefer beauty. I'm not more of a baking person.
Yeah, you're not a kitchen person.
That's how I went to beauty school. In fact, I started with hairdressing alone. And
what?
Yeah, I did.
You hairdressing?
Yeah, I stayed for like 1 week. And the beauty instructor said, she told me you don't belong here. She told me I belong in beauty.
And unafukuzwa na.
Yeah, she told me.
How did you take it by because that is part of growth. Being told no, being told no, this is not your thing. That is part of growth, by the way. She was right. I didn't take it personally. Like, I just knew she saw something, because when she was teaching, I used to go and see what she's doing. She saw my interest, and then she told me to start doing beauty. And actually, when I went back to beauty school, she's the one she made me finish something for 2 months in 3 weeks. She took me through quickly. She really understood me. But she also brave, so
and she was a strong anchor. But anyway, when I started learning about makeup, it evoked. We were told to write a research paper of why we are learning about makeup, like your own research. And I remembered since birth I've struggled with eczema, and that's why I couldn't do makeup. So I wanted to learn how can I do makeup while I still have eczema. So that's why I got interest, and I started venturing into things like primer, knowing how to set your skin before doing makeup, since I have very sensitive skin. And I think that's how my makeup journey started.
And she's hacking it, as in you wouldn't even know she has eczema. You wouldn't know. Okay, so for people who are watching and have eczema, then what is your advice to them?
First of all, you can't cure eczema. You just learn how to live with it. You just learn how to hack through with it. And there's no shortcut to eczema. You actually have to hydrate your skin. I know we go to dermatologists, you're given steroid creams that, you're given steroid creams, it clears your rashes in a day. That's very suspicious. So in the long run, it thins your skin and it worsens your eczema. So I'd say, first consult with me. I'll tell you what to do.
Exactly.
I have an eczema group, by the way. And I'll hold your hand in this journey.
And for those people who don't know what eczema is, in short, it's a dry skin.
Okay, no, it's dry skin, but it's dry and it's scaly, and you get a dry, sensitive, scaly skin. It's a.
I learned this from her stories on Instagram. By the way, she's very educative on her platforms, and you guys should check it out. So, what is your one experience that you'll never forget, like through your hustle life, and the one experience that you are like, wow, if I can do this, I can do anything?
Like in terms makeup or skincare?
Any.
Like it was life changing, or
Yeah.
Okay, so for my skincare journey, I was feeling this push that I need to monetize what I know.
Yeah.
I was telling my best friend that I'm not sure if I start, anyone will buy. And I was so skeptical, and my best friend told me, you just start, that's part of business. So I entered with that mentality that I'm not sure if anyone will buy.
Yeah.
And it's been 3 weeks, and I have sold out on everything I had.
Imagine.
I'm mind blown. That's even makeup, I've not been able to enter that market like that. Like skincare, it's growth on growth.
Wow, that is amazing. Like you just took the risk when you saw it and
bet on yourself.
But there's this one story I want us to tell today.
What story is there?
You remember when we went to is it Total, and then we took a motorbike at 8 p.m. at night kufika kwa wedding venue, and wow, it was the coldest night of my life. And then what happened?
So we had a makeup gig with Stephanie, a wedding gig.
Imagine.
And I
think it was my first wedding gig.
Really?
Yeah, it was my first.
It was your, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same. What amazing really. Yes. So it was our first wedding gig. And it was in Naururu, I bet. Right?
Yeah.
So the person told us to talk in Nairobi at 4 p.m. We'll get there around 5-6.
Yeah.
So we said, it's easy, let's chase this bag. So we got to, first of all, that matatu, we were overloaded. Like there were people everywhere, and it was so cold. By the time we were getting to that place, it was like 7:30.
Yeah.
From where we alighted to where to the destination, to like another 1 hour on
a motorbike.
And it's so
and
cold.
We didn't even have reasonable sweaters because we didn't know it was going to be that cold.
And it was both of us on the bike. So Steph was leaning on my back, trying to get all the warmth she could.
And then it started raining.
So imagine if a body is charging you 500 shillings. That
and
kind of distance.
Imagine
and it was crazy when we got there. Like, you know, God, they have to put what is it called?
A jiko.
For you to warm your legs. On top of that, okay, so me and Steph had to sleep early. Okay, God. Okay, the experience is great, but the suffering, the bed was quite small, like a high school bed. It was me and Stephanie.
No, 3 people. You were actually 3. Someone joined us later.
So another lady came at night. I feel someone is pushing me. She's trying to get in bed. I slept like one way. You see, how do I say vertically, like slanting like
on your right, like
the whole night.
Yeah.
Anyway, when we woke up in the morning, but we tried our best.
Yes.
Anyway.
It was our first experience, and it was awesome. Like and the guys really appreciated.
Yes, they did.
They were so happy with the results. But you should still hit us up if you have like a big experience.
And Steph, imagine, I don't think I've done a bridal in Nairobi.
Really?
People keep calling me from outside Nairobi. Like the other one was in Makueni, and I'm wondering, should I just change my location to make up at least outside
Nairobi? Because for description, by there she has this page where she posts her work. It's called Forever Beauty. Yeah. So for description, but no, for Nairobi.
No, neutral location.
You had to adjust.
Yeah,
that is all about hustling, because while young people, as in money, chasing the bag isn't easy. It's not easy. But I want us to talk about something that is outside topic kidogo, and it's social media pressure. How do you handle social media pressure? Because a lot of people our age are hacking it, as in.
For me, first of all, in our industry, let's say makeup, I just don't follow many makeup artists because I can't keep up with the pressure. And you know, creativity is very diverse. You could be creative in your own way, yet it's making me feel some type of way. Not that I'm jealous, but for my own sanity, I just want to grow in my own way. So the less I see other makeup artists, the less comparison, the less even skincare enthusiasts, I follow like 2, just to get the knowledge of what are they doing different, just to grow myself. Like I follow very intentional people. There's someone that I know who tells me, when you you mind those people you follow. If you follow people who are very motivational, like maybe our inspirational page, you wake up in the morning, open Instagram, and you see something like bet on yourself. That's very encouraging. But if you follow people in your perception who are where you want them to be, where you want to be, you wake up in the morning, they're taking a flight to Dubai, your mood is already
like killed.
Yeah.
Hey, that is interesting. Okay, so you're parting shot to people who want to start beauty therapy and all, as in, I know there are a lot of people, girls, women, men, but then the men in the industry right now, and they're doing quite well because, you know, men are not, I don't know how to say it without sounding rude, but men are more accommodating and people actually prefer men, but my friend here is very accommodating. And you can trust her for all your skincare needs. So what is advice for people who want to start today?
Okay, but men are very supported in this industry since they're very new. Just nice.
Oh, so people have appreciation for new things.
Okay, there's something just Ivy says. She said you can't always rely on motivation to do something. Like hard work beats motivation. Like when you can't always be motivated to do it, but once you start it, you're motivated to continue. So if you want to start beauty therapy, if you want to do anything in skincare, you can start by following me. Then after that,
what are your handles?
You better include them.
Okay, she has Forever Beauty on Instagram at Neema. Is it Neema
_Neema?
Yeah. Underscore Neema. I'll put them here in the description so that you guys can follow her. And then she's also active on Snapchat sometimes. Sometimes. And what else? Platforms?
No, another.
But you can also get your products from her. She's selling the sunscreen. I got my moisturizer, and well, it's working wonders. And my skin is clearing. I'm so happy, by the way.
Really?
I haven't told you this, but I feel like my skin is glowing, kind of. Like when I'm in orange, I feel like, well, my complexion is
matching.
So I'm forever grateful. So on behalf of
I've not advised them.
You haven't?
No.
Okay.
Alright. First, I want to advise people who are yet to start their skincare journey. I want to say whatever you feed your skin today is going to pay off in a couple of years to come. And whatever you give your skin, it's what is going to give in return. So if you're on a budget, do the bare minimum. Like eat the right diet. Turn down the water heat. Those are the basics of skincare. Start there and get your cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. If you want to be a beauty therapist, just go for it. Like it's a short course, 6 months, and also YouTube. But I always believe in getting that certificate for me. I believe in
learning intentionally for what you wanna be.
Invest in getting the knowledge. And just start.
And I think last week we learned about consistency. This week we're learning about learning. We're learning about learning. Go to school, as in, you guys, people what wanadanganya panjat your school isn't important. You guys need to read about what you sell out here. As in, you're more credible, by the way. If you come like
I have to come correct.
What?
You have to come correct.
Nice, that is a nice quote. Come correct, by the way. Come correct. So
a quote that one of my favorite podcasters says, Murugemoni, it's either you be brave or you be,
I don't know. Be brave or be
rich. I don't know. Okay, what she was saying, like the brave get more out of life than people who are not brave. Like, I usually talk a lot when it comes to things to do therapy. A lot. You can ask me and Steph could be doing makeup. She could have better talent, all the talent in the world. But me, my effort and putting myself out there and just being how I am and authentic can take me to places. Like even you can say you're more talented than many other people, but you're headed there though. But now she's putting herself out there.
I'm putting myself out there.
And just support her and tell her to publish her book.
Oh
She
my
has
God.
a book sitting for months. We made a poster. She has not published it. Tell
My
her to
book,
publish her book.
well, I came to realize, like, okay, we've been talking about investment and all. I came to realize, like, publishing isn't as cheap as we think, but I'm in the process of saving for it, and I'm sure by, I don't know, make a false promise,
Yeah.
but by my birthday next year, which is on 29th of January, boss, we're launching that book for my birthday.
Amen.
For my
Celebrate.
birthday, as in, come rain, come
Come
sunshine.
sunshine.
Yeah, that is my promise.
We'll support you.
Thank you. So on behalf of Think Out Loud and Young Up and About, we'd like to gift you with our merchandise, which is a very pretty token of appreciation. It says Young Up and About.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Weirdly, I've been wanting to buy one.
For real?
Yeah, I've been wanting to buy one. I didn't want to get the big one
Mhm.
since it is very portable.
Yeah.
Especially when you're reapplying your sunscreen.
Cream? Yeah.
I have
You
to
actually
see
have to keep
myself.
reapplying your sunscreen. So your
Yeah.
sunscreen should be in your purse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank
So-
you, Steph.
And also a
Mhm.
very pretty notebook from Think Out Loud where you can keep learning from YouTube and learning from. Yeah, so thank you for gracing my show today.
Thank you for having me.
So guys, that is it for today's show of Young Up and About. I have been your host Stephanie Alice, and I don't know why my DOP keeps talking to me. Shut up for a moment. But thank you guys for watching. Like, share and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.
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 Midweek reset. Wash your hands first. Time to cleanse. Take your time. Rinse off the cleanser. Dry your skin completely. Apply Vaseline to sensitive areas around your mouth, eyes, and nose. Time to exfoliate. Look at the glow. Add a hydrator. Lastly, moisturize your lips.